I'm about to show you what I was able to accomplish in 12 hours of decorating. Welcome to part 1 of Christmas decorating for 2025. Hello there, I'm Alexandrabeuter, and I am exhausted, okay? This has been a labor of love and such a transformation. I have some realistic, affordable ideas to share with you guys in this video. Don't throw away your broken ornaments, and also you can transform the walls of your home for a couple of dollars. So if you'd like to see everything I accomplished, just keep watching. So many of you know this is the season where I really go for it. You will never see as much decor in my home as you do over the holiday season. I just love to fill it up and make it really magical. And also I have 2 different color palettes. Upstairs is traditional, downstairs is glam. So let's start upstairs with this Ralph Lauren vibe you have seen here, there, and everywhere. A very exciting moment, y'all. We're gonna start putting on all the ornaments, and these are just the new ones. So I like to start with the newest first, and typically the largest of the newest. So the green felt over here, I'll move on to these guys, and then how stunning are all of these. I did share them in my last video if you missed it, so I'll try and link as much as I can, but we're gonna begin our Ralph Lauren inspired tree with everything here. We're getting started with the tree, and I will say, I know there's rules about how to decorate, starting with bulbs, starting with ribbon, picks. I feel like you should start with what you want to stand out the most, and for me that's typically the new items. So I always start with the new things that I bought that year, and then I go in with everything from previous years, because I want the new items to be front and center, and like that's the whole point of this Ralph Lauren theme. So I wanted like the Ralph Lauren-y items I just bought to be front and center and out in the open, and then the older ornaments I kind of tucked back in between. So there's no rules when decorating. You should do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, but for me, that's just how I've always done it. I also just want to touch on the fact that obviously no space is perfect when it comes to decorating for Christmas. We all have different pros and cons that we have to work with, and a personal pro is technically we do have 2 living rooms, but also they're like exactly the size that we need for the furniture we already have, and it's, you know, I don't have a whole lot of extra space for a Christmas tree really anywhere. So upstairs it is a little squished, but it still works, and then downstairs, as you guys will see, I have a pencil tree. I wish, of course, downstairs was like the main tree and family tree. I just feel like that would fit like life better, being off the kitchen, but you know, that's not our situation. So work with what you have and just make it magical, and it will work out in the end. And we have all the new items out, so now I'm moving into items from previous years, starting with these picks. These berry picks are so pretty. I'm just putting them side to side. And then wow, guys, it's been a long day, can you tell? The next ones are a black pick, almost like a blackberry pick. So I will stick those in. And honestly, I wasn't even planning on the nutcracker. That's a little bit of a happy accident. I totally forgot I had that, but I do think it fits the Ralph Lauren vibe. So of course I'm gonna add that in too. I was just about to move on to something else, but this is here, so now we can work on the picture frames. And I have the 2 rolls of plaid ribbon. They actually match really well with this wrapping paper. And then I got a vintage Santa one as well. I also wanted to thank Roborock for sponsoring this video and quickly share an amazing sale with you guys. I've used this brand for a couple of years now, and let me tell you, you get what you pay for. These are incredible products. I have a handheld one from last year, and then this year they have these robot mop and vacuums on sale, and they are, you guys, like, you need to grab these while they are on sale at Costco. I'm going to link them down below in the description box, and then I want to show you guys my favorite aspects of them right here.
I've been decorating for the holidays and everything is everywhere. I could not do this without partnering with Roborock because our floors have seen better days.
Okay, watch this. Hello, Rocky.
I'm here.
Resume.
Resuming.
I just talked to my mop and it responded. Can you believe that?
Experience features like LiDAR technology, ultra slim design, self-washing and drying, self-emptying and refilling. The biggest difference to me is the Ultra has that built-in intelligent voice assistant. Both are incredible options that will truly make your life so much easier. I honestly cannot believe how well they sense obstacles, how they automatically sense your floor type, whether it's hard floor or carpet. It will mop or vacuum automatically. You don't have to change anything while it's working. Just watch and be impressed. Watch this. It's literally like, say less, I've got it. There also is an app you can control it from. You can watch the progress, and best of all, it will automatically wash those mop heads, you guys, so you literally do next to nothing besides empty that dirty water tank. All this glitter, fake snow, and iced coffee is literally no problem for Roborock. Find them on sale at both US and Canada Costco's.
We might be slightly damaging these. I didn't really think about the fact that I have to peel this backing off, but girl, all in the name of Christmas magic. And this wall art project is something I've been talking about with you guys over my last few videos. I first was looking for the viral Ralph Lauren inspired wall art at HomeGoods, never even saw it. Honestly, I have no idea how much it even costs, but this is a way more affordable way to get a very similar vibe with art you already have. So what I did is I pulled these frames off the wall, as you guys see, and then I had to kind of peel it apart. I wasn't expecting that, but girl, once you get started, you just gotta, you know, really go full force and finish it. And then I put the wrapping paper over the existing wall art, put it back on the wall, and worked on my bow, as you guys will see here in a second. I will say, if you just want to put ribbon in a coordinating color over the wall art you already have, I think that would be great. But it was a beach scene, a lot of orange. Obviously, there's no orange up here for my Christmas decorating, so I just had to go full force. And it is so fun. This seriously took me like maybe 10 minutes, and it just packs a punch. It is so exciting and holiday vibey. I am working on my ribbon. One thing is I love bows, but honestly I'm not very good at tying bows, which I know it's a very simple thing for most people, but my bows really never look that great. So I'm working on that, even though they're all over the place, like the center isn't super nice. So this, I think, is an attainable vibe. What I'm doing here is the 2 rows. I'm trying to center the velvet in the middle here, and then I think I'm going to put them up on the wall and do it the other way and tie a big bow. I just love the idea of inside and outside, and this is the most attainable, realistic way for me to do it. Isn't this so fun and exciting? I just cannot get over it, especially for the price. Seriously, each one was a couple of dollars because I have so much left over. And here is the after, if you can even believe it. Those picture frames, I cannot get over for about $10. So cool. Hopefully this ribbon, it's a little, you know, not great right there. Hopefully that starts to fall out. The others are pretty curled, but oh my gosh, how festive are those? I'm gonna back up one more time. This is our relaxed family loungy. It's like Ralph Lauren meets family because I have the teddy bears over here for my little baby, the nutcrackers. I take a picture of him with this every year. And then we have the new teddy bear I bought in another video with you guys. Guess I'll go over here and show you the lights I did up close with the Santa and then the bells and the ribbon hanging down.
what it looks like over here. We have 3 stockings downstairs. I'll show you guys, but I just did the one up here for Forest. Everything in front of the TV, and then my Ralph Lauren inspired tree with the nutcrackers, Santa jackets, the berries, and then I didn't do a cuff on the bottom, but that is not even a tree skirt. This is actually just a throw blanket. It's one of my favorite ways to not spend money on a tree skirt, but it definitely looks like a tree skirt. And I'm trying to do these after is kind of fast. I'm just gonna back up for you guys before we move on to the next room.
And for downstairs, you guys know this is my glitz and my glam. I have the sparkles, the glitter, the silver, gold, the blue, and the white, and I just mix it all together and do something a little bit different every year. So starting with the tree here, I just wanted to go through it really quickly. This ribbon I bought last year, I believe it's from Michael's, and it just gives me like the Chanel vibes of the tweed jacket, but of course in the color palette that I have down there with the blues and the white. So I wanted to start with that because I was just excited to find that. I feel like you forget about things you have from previous years. So that one I was like, okay, we're gonna start here. And then slowly but surely adding in my new items, some from HomeGoods, some from Walmart. I will link as much as I can down below that's still available just in case any of you guys are still shopping for your seasonal decor. And then as you know, wrapping it up with items from previous years. I do feel like this tray is a little too simple for me still. I kind of want to add a little bit more, so maybe in part 2 we will do that. And then I started working on the shelves here. You guys know I struggle with shelves, but spoiler alert, I feel like I did a pretty good job this year of not overfilling them. This year I wanted it to feel heavily decorated down there, but not heavy, which I know kind of sounds similar, but I didn't do the fake snow that I normally do because I feel like that can be a little bit stuffy. So I did try and like dwindle it down and pick through things a little more than I have in previous years. Maybe some of you guys will see that and notice and hopefully think that it feels a little more light and airy than before, but all of these houses are so adorable and I love that I can just like add to the ones I've had from previous years with anything I find the next year. So I have my houses all over and the candles and family photos. In part 2, I would like to switch those out with holiday themed photos, but we will get there eventually.
And this is what we are looking like so far. I'd love to call it an organized chaos, but it just is chaos. And this year I did things a little bit differently. I showed you guys the start, I showed you my ideas and working through them, and then I cut out the middle and show you the after. And I really feel like it took so much pressure off of me because I was able to experiment and I just feel like I did a better job. So I want to show you guys the start of the garland on the stairs here, wrapping it around. I'm pulling all of the branches out to fluff them, and then we'll start decorating them along with the table in front of it.
And bowls of ornaments is the other project I wanted to highlight for you guys. This is something I have been doing probably since the first time I ever decorated seasonally for Christmas. It could not be easier, and I think it looks so good, you guys. It only takes a couple of minutes, and this is the one where I wanted to shout out that you should save any broken ornaments for this. So some of mine, like the hanging part of the bulb has fallen off, or a flower fell off one side, I just hide those on the bottom. I put those on the bottom. I let the side that looks really nice face up. Obviously, I have a lot of bowls of ornaments, as you guys will see over the next 1 or 2 minutes. So of course, not every single one is broken, but a few here and there are so easy to hide. I want you guys to get your money out of all of your decor. And this is just like the easiest way ever to, even if something isn't perfect, it still is going to look perfect. So I really wanted to switch things up here on the island, and since I had a large centerpiece for fall, I wanted it to be spread out for winter. You guys know I'm very inspired by Randy Garrett design when it comes to the white and blue and gold palette, and her island is huge, so she does a lot of things, but sometimes she doesn't do something centered. She'll do like a group here, a group there, a group here. I've talked about this before, but I just really like that idea. So to make it work for my space, it's kind of hard to section things out. So I just did it all along the middle in slightly different sizes, but of course the same color palette. And I really like how this looks with the bowls of ornaments and the tree in the middle. It's light, but full at the same time. At least that's how I feel. So I hope you guys agree with that too. And here is the after of the Stair garland, you guys. A lot of you have told me in the past to put this in the kitchen above the cabinet, so I did start there, but ultimately I don't have enough, so maybe in part 2 we will do that. We'll have to see. What I did here is a lot of our picks. So I have the pearly picks. I don't even know what to call these flowers. I'm sure one of you will let me know. These were left over from fall. I wish I had even more, because I think the gold touches are so pretty, and I thought they helped to tie it into the mirror behind it, having a little bit of the gold peeking through. And then 3 stockings, as you'll probably notice. 1, 2, 3 here. I absolutely love how it wraps around right here, and then it wraps around again over here, and I brought it out the front side, so that way when you're looking at the stairs all together, I just think it's so elegant and pretty. I hope you guys like it. And then I want to show you an update of this guy right here. So we made this together. The jars, a little Santa over there, and that is this corner. And for the living room, we have a lot to talk about over here. Some of you will notice I took the coffee table out because normally we have this ottoman on the very far side, so it's like a lounger on the end, and then a coffee table in the middle. But with the tree, of course, I didn't have room for everything, so I thought this really made the most sense for our space. I do plan on putting a little small tray right here, but honestly, this is a jungle gym for my son, so it won't last very long. I want to show you guys the holiday pillows I added over here. So we have the Christmas tree and then the snowflakes, and then I want to do a close-up of this tree for you. So elegant. I kind of want to put a few more ornaments on it, even though I know it is very full. We do have a tree skirt down there, but we have silvers, a little bit of the gold, a lot of the blue, and then I'll wrap around here. So I do need a screensaver that's holiday themed. We have the 3 bows on top, and then I just want to show you up close of this elegant strand. I'll show you this side first with how I decorated these shelves. Holiday pictures I will have sooner than later, but we have all of these houses we can turn on at night. We have a nutcracker, so pretty. And then I'll show you this side over here, some small trees, family photos, and more houses, and then a little present right there too. And now for this kitchen after. Oh my goodness, we're losing a little bit of light, so I'm trying to go faster than I normally would for you guys. I love this setup right here. Just for now, something a little bit lighter, but all of these are so gorgeous. Having all these ornaments and trees together.
And then as you look from this angle, this is what you see. Shockingly, nothing on the hood yet. I still am trying to decide what to do over there. But the first small change I made over here is I have a tray right here shaped in a Christmas tree for all of our regular essentials. I need to put some more flour in this one. And then I do want to back up to show you guys a better view of these shelves. So I did them a lot lighter than I normally do. And I think they look so nice together. The nutcracker, the tree and candle at the top, the jars in the middle to help tie in over here. As you can see, we're still pretty neutral in here. And then these little guys right here. So pretty and simple here. These little guys right here. And then the garland I showed you guys in my last video, I thought I put on the dining table, but it is literally perfect up there. It is so pretty. The last corner in this space is this one, so I need to make something to put in here. And then this is very organic looking. I'm really proud of this. It's a little bit random with some leftovers, but I wanted to change it up from fall and do something very different. A picture I did leave out from fall, but the other pictures I did put away because they didn't really quite fit the space. One last look from this angle of everything going on so far. I really like seeing the decor all over the place, but it still is not stuffy. There is one piece of the garland up here. That's why I first started to play with it. So let me know, guys. Do you think I should do the garland going all the way around these cabinets, or should I leave it simple? I am still working on the dining table. I haven't done anything there, but I did just want to show you guys this wall over here. So this big, very elegant arrangement of ornaments, so stinking pretty. And then over here I had a little Santa Claus and also another present, so I put it on this corner here. So far, guys, I hope you are loving it, and if you would like a part 2, just like and let me know down below.
So guys, that is everything for part 1 of my Christmas decorating. I know I did a lot, but there's also so much more I want to do. So if you enjoyed this and you want to see a part 2, please give the video a like, subscribe to my channel. I have recent videos down below, and remember that Roborock sale is not going to last a long time. So all the info you need is down below in that description box. And I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!